So for this log, it would be TextField Widget. Now for the free view, we will have a 3 different kind of customization, which is first is the normal one, the customization, and the another way of customizing it. Now we're going to the main.file, then we're going to clean our code. We're going to set our debug show checked banner to false, and we will have a title with TextField widget. We create a stateful widget and we set that as our home. Replace the container with a scaffold widget, and we will have a app bar. We have a title consisting with text widget and with the value of TextField widget. For the body, we will have a center and a child of column, and we set the main axis alignment to center, and we will have a children. So first, we're going to initialize the text editing controller for our text field. For each of our text field. So here we will have a late text editing controller underscore normal text field. Then again, we will have a late text editing controller underscore custom text field. Same here, late text editing controller underscore another text field. Late text editing controller underscore email controller. Then late and lastly, late text editing controller for underscore password controller. Then we're going to override the init state function, and then here we're going to initialize our controllers in this function. So we're going to override the init state function. And then here, inside here, we will have our normal text field. Then we initialized it as a text editing controller. Then we're going to copy this, and we will have our custom text field and paste that. Another text field, paste that. Then email controller, then a password controller. So we will have a separate init state function. So here we're going to override our dispose function to for all the controller needs to be, all the controllers needs to be disposed. So we're going to override our dispose function, and then we will have our the controllers here, and we're going to dispose all of those controllers. So here we set our variable, and then we initialized our controller, then we dispose our controller. Now again, we create our controllers, we initialize inside the init state, then we dispose it inside the dispose function. Then inside the children, we're going to have a normal text field widget. So to have that, just type text field, and we give it a controller underscore normal text field. And for the decoration, we just have a input decoration widget, and we'll set that to const. So inside the input decoration, we will set the label text to normal text field. Save that, as you can see. Now we will have a spacer, and that spacer is a const size box with a height of 30. So save that. Now here we're going to customize the text field widget. We copy the text field widget here, Now we will going to wrap our text widget with the padding, and we will give it a horizontal symmetry of 8. Now and then we will going to give a label style, and it will be a const text style. Color, we're going to remove the const, and we're going to set the color to gray. Save that. Now it's turned into gray. So here, now we're going to have a border, and that border will be a outline input border. Then we give it a border radius of a circular with the value of 20. And then we remove the const, and we supply here the const in the label style, Save that. It changed our text widget. Now we will supply a border size with the const border size. Inside of it, we change the color to gray and the width to 0.5. Now we're going to change the focus border, and we give it a outline input border, and we set the border radius to circular 20. Then the border side will not the color, we will have a const border side, and then we will set the color to gray and the width to 0.5. Save that. Now here you can see, so now we are going to change the controller to the underscore customized text field. So here for the normal text field, and this one for the customize or the custom text field. So here we're going to replace the label text. Now delete all those things. So here inside the customized level, we set our focus color to gray, and then we're going to set the cursor color to color dot gray as well, so that our cursor will be gray. Now custom text field, yeah, that's good. So here our text field, we wrap that with the padding, and we set our padding to horizontal symmetry of 8, and then we have a controller cursor color, then we give it a decorations. So here we will copy the spacer and paste it here, and also the TextField widget. So we're going to have a comment here. So another way to customize the text field. Now we're going to replace the controller to another text field, and then also the text text label. Now we're going to wrap our text widget with the padding, and we set the horizontal symmetry to 8. Now we're going to cut this text widget, and we supply the child to clip our rect widget, and then we're going to set the border radius to circular with a value of 20, and we will have a child of a stock widget, and then we will have a children, which are the container widget, and you can paste the text widget here. Now for the container, we're going to wrap our container with the position that fill, so that position that fill widget, and then so that it will fill the position of our text field widget, and we give that a decoration with the box decoration, and we set our border radius to circular 20, and we'll give it a box shadow. So we will have it is a list of box shadow, so we just have one back shadow here, and we set the color to deep purple accent, and we will have a blur radius to 20 and a radius to -5. Now save that. You can see the changes. Now we can also give it a gradient. So we're going to have a const linear gradient and with a list of colors. So we will give a color blue accent and a red accent and as well as a green accent. Now as you can see, it's really great. Now we will change the position of our colors. So where the beginning, our alignment, it would be top left, so the end would be alignment to top, no, the bottom right. So save that. Now it's looks like slanting. Now we're going to wrap our text widget with a horizontal symmetry of 8, and then yeah, it's good. So we're going to uh, give our cursor color to black, so that our color will be turned to black, and then we give it a level style, and that would be a text style widget. Then we set our color to black. Now if you press that, our text label will color black. So we will set the focus color to color black as well, and then yeah, we give it a try. So here we will going to copy this another text field, and we will have an email, then save that, and then we paste it here for another one, then we change that for the password. We copy the spacer here and here as well, and save that. So inside this, we will set that for the email, and the controller will be email controller for the email, and we delete that. And then for the password, we're going to change our controller to password controller. For the label text, we will change that to password and save that. Now here we change the to 10, then no, 15. Then for these for the password, we're going to set the obscure text to true so that you can't see the actual text. So for the padding, we say that we set our horizontal padding to 15, and we set the keyboard type to text input type dot email address. Now let's test that, and I think it's properly working. And then what else we're going to do is now we have a clip or rect that we wrapped it in the padding. Then we have a child of stock widget, and we have our text widget inside the stock. Then we wrap our container with position.fill. Yeah, we give it a decoration. So here as well, our text field, we wrap it in the padding and we give it a decoration. So for the email, we change the controller and we add a keyboard type. For the padding, we change the controller and we set our obscure text to true. Now here we will create a floating action button, and that would be a floating action button widget, and we supply a on press and a child of icon, and that icon would be text field and it would be a const. Now save that, and we have a floating button. So we set our floating button to color deep purple accent. No, it's horrible, so let's delete that. I think we're set for the default. Now inside the on press, we will have a show dialog function, and this show dialog will return an alert dialog. So alert dialog will have a title, and it will consist a text widget and with a value of TextField widget. So the content will have a single child scroll view widget, and will have a child of a column, and we set the cross-axis alignment to end, and we'll give it a children. Inside the children, we will have as a series of text widget here. We're going to display the value of our controller. Now let's save that, and here where we're going to have an action button, so that would be a text button. So we will set the child to a text widget with the value of OK. For the on press, we will have a navigator that popped, so that it will pop back to the text widget. So here we will going to set the cross axis alignment to start. Now let's give it a try. Now it seems working. Now, however, it should be uh, hmm, it should be cleared when we click the OK. So let's set that our controller to clear, so that if we clicked our OK button inside the dialog, it will automatically clear. So let's test that. So if you press the OK, it will automatically clear out. It will automatically clear out. So we create our controller, we initialize it, we dispose that controller, and then we have our normal text widget, and then we have our customization, and we have the other way of customization it, and we set a example, which is the email and the password. So thank you for watching.